Yo, what it do? And welcome back to another episode of KVTv. Yes, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, because I know I am. And today is going to be a good day. So, check it. I'm not sure how many people saw my movie reviews from yesterday, but guess what? I had so much fun doing it. Like, I really did it. And a few of my friends suggested, they said, because I'm a sucker for a good Disney movie, that maybe I should do Disney movie reviews. And you know what? That was actually a really good idea. So today I'm going to be doing Disney movie reviews. And I will be dropping one Disney skit, but you have to wait till the end to watch it. Now, we're not going to waste no time. We're just going to get straight into the video. Let's do it. So, I'm pretty sure you guys know this would not be a KVTv episode if I didn't do my boy, the goofer himself, Goofy. Yes. First, we're gonna be talking about a Goofy movie. Yuck. Yes. Man, I love the Goofy movie. That is my movie. I watched it at least 3 times this week. That is my favorite, one of my favorite movies. Hands down, that movie's a 10. Hands down, that movie's a 10. Now, I just want to talk about it for a minute. It's not all the time that you see a relationship between a father and a son. And let me tell you, so the relationship between Goofy and Max has always been interesting. Because when I think about it, I kind of think about my father in a sense. Because if you watch the movie, it's like Max will literally get so annoyed with his father. And there's been times I would just literally get so annoyed with my father in that same way. It is so ridiculous. Now, before I get into the rest of that, I just want to talk about how underrated Powerline is. That guy is underrated. Both of those songs, I want a whole album. By Tevin Campbell, I want a whole album. A Powerline album. I don't care what it is. You can still do it today, and I'm still going to listen to it. That guy, oh my God. I love it. Love it. But throughout the movie, you see how Max slowly just starts to actually bond with his father, Because at first it was all about trying to impress a girl. Now we all know how that is, especially when we all got a girl like Roxanne. We've all had somebody who we was crushing on. We've all had that one. Fellas, we've all had that Roxanne. We know what we talking about. Yes, sir. Man, yuck. That boy. And, I couldn't blame him for it, I actually felt it for him. He really loved it. He really liked that girl. And he wanted to impress her. But guess what, guys? Sometimes the girl that you're trying to impress already likes you. You just gotta shoot your shot. Yes. And in the end, y'all saw what happened. My boy got the girl. Yes, sir. You better get it, Maxie. I see you, boy. That boy got him the girl. Yes, man, that's one of my favorite movies, hands down. Period. It wasn't too much I wanted to say about it. I just really wanted to get that out. That's my favorite movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Now I'm going to get into my other 2 favorite movies. And it's going to be pretty interesting. Next. Now for this next movie, I'm going to be talking about the cartoon as well as the live action. And this movie came out last year and is another one of my favorites. And that is Aladdin. Now, I love Aladdin. Honestly, I didn't even watch Aladdin until I was 19, I think. And honestly, I don't know why I watched it when I was a kid, but I never actually paid attention to it until I was an adult. And I love it. I love it. Just the story of Aladdin, just not a jewel thief, just a thief. Like, and he was what we call the diamond in the rough. But see, here was the thing about Aladdin. Even though he was stealing, he wasn't stealing in a sense just to like steal. He was stealing because that was his only way to survive. But even during that time, he was literally just, he would give back. Like if you paid attention to one part in the movie, he had stole. No, I don't think he stole. I think he had got some bread, but he gave it to a little boy. And that's what made him the diamond in the rough, you know? Because he was rough inside. I mean, he was rough on the outside, but in the inside, he was a diamond. And the thing about that is, he wanted Princess Jasmine so much. Like, he felt like he had to lie to get her because he felt like that he wasn't worthy of her. But here's the thing, guys. Like, sometimes women don't care about what you want. Now, the ones who do, I don't even want to talk about you. But they're literally women who don't care about that. And that's what the genie, and not just any genie, the genie of the lamp. God rest his soul. R.I.P. to Robin Williams, man. R.I.P. to him. Man, and the genie was trying to explain that to him. That, you know, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Now that I really got into the bulk of that, now I want to talk about like the comparison between the live action and the actual real film. Now, a lot of people did not like Jafar. I thought he was decent. I thought he was cool. Because in a sense, I mean, he played his role the way he knew he could play it. And what you guys got to realize is when it comes to cartoon and live action movies, when it's cartoons, you can be a little bit more basic and you don't have to like explain everything. And so with Aladdin, with the live action Aladdin, they had to make it more of a real story of somewhat political. Because if you guys paid attention, they added the fact that they were trying to wage war on another country. And that's what Jafar was trying to do. Not so much trying to take the throne, but he wanted to wage war on another country. You understand what I mean? So just things of that nature you guys have to pay attention to. Because like, you guys can't be so simple-minded and just be like, oh, I didn't like this movie because like they didn't do these key parts and whatever. And you know, I felt like Will Smith, he did a great job at playing Genie. And the reason why I say that is because he played it the way he knew how. And I already knew as soon as like he came out with the Friend Like Me, I knew instantly that he was gonna be just doing Will. He was gonna give me that Fresh Prince vibe. I knew he was gonna do it. I just knew it. And I was so happy when he did. Like, that's my movie. I can't even say nothing else. That's another 10, straight up. Like the cartoon's a 10. The live action Aladdin, I would give a solid 8. But yeah, just 8. But that's just my take on it. Yeah. Next, now, I'm pretty sure y'all know what movie's coming next. So I probably don't even have to say it, but I will say this before I get into it. I'm about to literally explain to y'all why it's my favorite movie, for one. And then I'm going to explain to y'all why y'all slept on it. And that movie is my movie, The Lion King. Yes. Oh my God, I love The Lion King so much, man. Y'all don't understand, man. The Lion King is such a great movie to me. That is literally a movie I can literally sit down and watch over and over and over. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. And man, just the whole story behind it was just so, like, just full of fun. And I just love it. It's just such a beautiful story. And for the people who didn't like the live action film, let me explain something to you guys. You have to understand, they're not going to literally put the little facial features of like the cartoon characters into a live action movie, because then it's not real animals. You have to realize that they were trying to do real animals. And what you also have to realize is that lions are emotionless creatures. So what more did you want? And I'm about to hit y'all with something. Y'all remember the Chronicles of Narnia? And y'all remember Aslan. Now, literally, look, if you pay attention to his face, he was literally emotionless too. And I'm just got to say this. Y'all got to stop trying to get mad at everything. Y'all get mad at the little things, bro. Just the little things. Like, just enjoy a movie. You understand what I mean? Like, y'all literally sat there and y'all literally tried to compare every little detail from the cartoon Lion King to the live action Lion King. And here's the thing, Jon Favreau, he literally took the cartoon and made it almost exactly like the original. Tried to give the people what he want, because he knew that just like certain things, he knew that certain things you guys were going to just like bash it if it was like not right. And my thing was, the only problem I had with the movie was the reunitement between Simba and Nala. And the reason why is because I felt like it was rushed. I felt like they kind of just jumped right into it. Honestly, I felt like the whole movie was rushed. But as far as like the acting and stuff, I felt like it was decent. Now I will say this, honestly, I didn't think there was any chemistry between Donald Glover and Beyonce. Like, just in my opinion, I didn't think there was any chemistry between them. Now, the chemistry between Timon and Pumbaa, Seth Rogen, and I don't remember bruh's name, but they were hilarious to me. And I still don't know dude's name from 12 Years a Slave, but he nailed that Scar part. And a lot of you guys, like when I go back to the cartoon thing and being real life, what you gotta realize is, so with cartoons, they can be a little bit more exaggerated and stuff. And Jeremy Irons, he gave you that snaky, sneaky feel with Scar, you know? And here's the thing, with the live action one, if you pay attention, you can actually sympathize with Scar just a little, because you can see that he was hurt. He was hurt because he thought he was gonna be the next king. He thought he was gonna be the next king. So he was jealous, for one. And then his heart was just broken. And then they also added that he was supposed to be with Sarabi. So of course, I mean, I can understand where he was coming from, but it still doesn't make it right. And there's just so much. I'm going to talk about The Lion King again tomorrow, but in a different aspect. It's going to be a word of encouragement along with it. So I want you guys to pay attention. If you decide to watch the video tomorrow, I'm doing a video literally just on The Lion King tomorrow. And I hope that a lot of you guys will literally tune in and watch it. I'm literally going to be telling the story in a different way that none of you probably would have thought. And I'm literally going to take you to the story. You guys are going to enjoy it. And trust me, it's going to be worth it. Now, today, I literally only had 3 movies to talk about. That's all I really want to talk about today. I was going to do a 4th, but I just felt like those 3, because those are honestly my favorite movies. But yeah. But now, I got one question for you guys. Are you ready? Oh, come on. I know it's just one video, but I know you're ready. I knew it. Now let's do it. So I made this video a few weeks ago, but I just been holding on to it because I just wasn't ready to release it. And this one's just another Mickey and Goofy skit. Now I really felt like I put my foot in this one because I made it a little bit more about what's going on today, you know, with this here coronavirus. And I just gave you guys a little different sense of humor, you know? So I just want to present this to you between Mickey and Goofy. Enjoy.
Make sure you wash your hands, Maxie. You wouldn't want to catch corona. Yep. Hello?
Oh boy! Hiya, Goofy!
Yeah. Well, hiya, Mickey.
So what do you have planned today?
Well, you know, Mickey, I think today will be a good day to go fishing.
Huh? You silly old pal. Did you forget we're in quarantine?
You're right. Darn. Well, anyway, what are you gonna do today?
Well, Goofy, I'm gonna be spending time with my girl Minnie and my dog Pluto. Who's my pal? Silly old pal.
Oh, so that means you and Minnie, you guys are planning on,
On a what?
I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with yuck.
Huh?
Never mind. You guys have fun. Yuck.
Rhymes with yuck.
Well, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed making it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching this on Instagram, make sure you, here we go again, KV McKinley. And make sure you follow me on my impersonations page at KVTv__. And follow me on Snapchat at KV42.